that was great. I mean, right when Karnowski got the position inside, the delivery, and it's like the miking drill out there for him.
5 assists on 7 field goals for the Bulldogs. Here's Smart. He'll take a 3. He's fouled, and it's good. Chance for 4 for Mark. Ryan Williams baseline. Lot of contact, no whistles. Tip is good.
Karnowski had to come to pin.
Smart right at Karnowski. Can't finish. Put back. He's good.
And he can't believe he's not getting a call.
Marcus Smart with 10 points in the first half for Oklahoma State.
Very quiet 10 points, too.
He'll take this jumper and make it. Give him a dozen now.
I expect so Oklahoma State very lucky on that.
Now let's see if Smart can get it going on the offensive end. Has the ball here. Drives right at Karnowski. High off the glass and good. A good sign for the Cowboys.
Yeah, he gets to his right hand.
For Wiggins inside of the Kansas offense to stay aggressive. Maybe get out of transition. Maybe catch the ball and drive it one time.
Smart hits the long ball. Spinning that area, and that's his first field goal of the game. Where's he been?
Well, Bill Self told Holly Rowe they want to get Perry Ellis going, and that's probably a good way to get started. Who's got a better spin move, Neon or Perry Ellis?
Smart attacks. And
these Cowboys, if they're anything, they're resilient, aren't they? Last season long.
It's a tough bunch.
Remember that game at Baylor?
Now Smart attacks. Came in behind the defender.
All right, Brent, put your seatbelt on. Here we go.
They got it back again. Smart on the drive, gets it to the rim.
Yeah.
Tried to get it to Crockett on a bad pass. Smart picks it off. He leads the conference in steals. Count that. Jamal Williams guarding Smart now. And Williams is down. Or, excuse me, that's Crockett. Oh, that's Crockett who's down. The Red Raiders have really sapped that energy. Here's another one. Here comes Smart again. Count it and 1. He is so strong.
On the other hand, 22 field goals and just 4 free throws.
Texas Tech giving the Cowboys a little bit of their own medicine with some pressure, although Smart able to break it. 7-0 the run for the Red Raiders to start this half. Forte's been silent in this game.
Really good defense that time. Robert Turner defending and helping on a diagonal screen, and then the down screen on Forte.
Little floater by Smart will go. Ahead to Smart, all by his lonesome. It's another advantage of that 3-guard lineup for the Cowboys. They can break pressure. Ooh, almost stolen by Turner. Hard to get around Smart, though, for that steal, isn't it? Double team on Smart. He goes right through it.
Long to 3. Good look by Monte Morris on the drive. Long couldn't knock it down. Nash gets it back, feeds Marcus Smart, and a two-handed. Melvin Edgem, the leading scorer in this conference, a second leading rebounder.
I think you'd say the odds-on favorite to win Player of the Year in the league. We'll see.
Well, he's my vote. It'll be a tough to pick the all-conference team. I did that yesterday on Twitter.
How'd that work out for you? Oh, Marcus Smart drills.
Right back to Nash if they can.
Nash with the edge him on. Good ball movement. Smart, pretty good look at it. And buries it. It has only had 3 players score. Niang, Kane, and Edgem. Their big 3.
Dan's looking for a little magic right now.
Smart steps back and hits. The lead is a dozen as the Cowboys are trying to make it 5 consecutive wins in Big 12 play. And they're Smart again.
But stay alert right here because, as I said, nobody does a better job coming out of a timeout than Oklahoma State.
And one. Mark.
Otherwise, he's played really well. Look at that. That's what he does.
Big time steal. Marcus Smart at the rim, lays it in, and the Cowboys.
10 on the shot. Pass inside, and it gets away from Gibson. Ooh, great move. Oh, mercy. His first field goal. Higgins. So 36-32. Turnover. Smart puts it on the deck, going to drive to the rim. He knew he had Spradling on him with 2 fouls, and he blew by.
Got a little talk with Smart. Nigel Johnson's been a little bit of a pest.
Yeah, you would trade Nigel for Smart. Of course, they got to take it down, and Smart off that play knocks it down.
Wesley Johnson, who played at Iowa State before transferring to Syracuse, now in the NBA.
Wandu. There's the Nash now working against him. That's the kick to an open Smart. Beautiful touch on that ball. Very soft 3. 13. Now they trail it by 10.
I just don't have any confidence that Kansas State can manufacture enough offense, Brent, as they switch first time today 2-3 zone. And they do not play very much zone. This is a rarity that we're watching right here.
Seven on that shot clock. Smart on the pull-up. Frames it.
Second half. They're not going too fast. In the first half, they were rushing through everything, trying to make something out of nothing. Now they're giving the defense a chance to make a mistake.
Marcus Smart trying to find the range, and he finally does. Marcus.
Of those.
He's not accustomed to seeing that from the Jayhawks.
Well, you saw it in their game against Florida. It hasn't been as much lately, but they are a high turnover team. That was a good play by Marcus Smart.
For the moment, Wayne to Wiggins. Wiggins had a clean look, left it on the front of the rim. Forte tracks it down just out of Wiggins' reach, and Andrew realizing he couldn't commit the foul. Smart's going to pull up, let it fly, and knock it down. Shooting at 60% right now as we head toward a minute to play.
Well, the difference is Kansas' turnovers had kept up in the second half. They shot it well, but they kept themselves from getting shots because they turned it over.
Shot clock at 10. Smart. Strong. And the bucket. Made it. One possession game. Cowboys lead by 3. Jayhawks going for the trap. Oklahoma State beats it. Smart drives. A lot of contact, and Marcus Smart again.
And perhaps that can attribute to your shooting woes. Not used to wearing that jersey number.
That extra 10 numbers on your back's a little heavy. Get you out of balance.
Smart does connect there for his CU. They get to about the 8-minute mark of second halves of games, and they start to fade a little bit. Their lack of depth starts to manifest itself. And right here, it's an 8-point margin.
Fatigue, and they're just, as we said, offensively, they struggle.
There's Marcus Smart with his first.
That's the single thing that comes out of that discussion is that how strong the league is. So few teams, and from top to bottom, such quality teams. Had a difficult time picking a coach of the year in this league, I'll tell you that.
Marcus Smart, good. That was pretty. That was absolutely pretty. Marcus Smart picking up the steal. Now Forte picking up a steal of his own, feeding his guy. And Smart connects. For three, considering his poor start. It's 1 of 12 from the floor at one point was Marcus Smart. He's made 3 of his last 3.
He had been passing the ball well all game. He's gotten his hands on a lot of basketballs, creating steals.
Smart. So Oklahoma State going to get out of here with a win, barring a TCU Horned Frog miracle, a 19-point edge with 2 minutes to go. And, of course, on deck for Oklahoma State, a huge matchup against Kansas this Saturday on ESPN.
Oh, my goodness,
Smart
man.
Again. TCU in the league attempts fewer shots, but that turnover is a big one, and it's Smart. And that's a smart move. They see what that does for the Cowboys, and there's Smart again. I'd say he is influencing the game.
Texas Tech during Big 12 conference play got the game exactly where they want it, and when they got down 10, Brad, they did not panic.
Right, and they won't. Smart getting instructions from the bench. Shot clock's off. 1 shot for Oklahoma State. Smart.
When they come to town, the Red Raiders, if Baylor's still in the on the radar screen of the NCAA tournament, that's going to be a tough one right there.
Well, and they're up 9 with 1:20 in Morgantown today, so they're going to be on the radar screen.
Well, don't be surprised if Tech is a thorn in one of those teams' side and puts a little stress on their coaches.
What a great give and go. What a great give and go.
Here is Brown. That won't go. Smart on the follow, and Oak State.
Back to the basket moves deluxe.
That's what Marcus Smart does well. He pokes it away. Turnover forced by Oklahoma State. Smart all the way to the basket for 2.
Assistants all look at each other and say, who's that guy out there on the floor? Maybe we found something out of the low box. The big fella, Tapsoba.
He hadn't seen the floor in the previous 3 games, but quality minutes. Kamari Murphy in the game for the Cowboys, playing with 4 fouls. Former walk-on Christian Sager in as well. Smart. Nice move, taking it strong.
Into the lane, drew the defense and kicked it out to his backcourt mate.
Smart trying to beat the shot clock. He does. Marcus
Tech have the confidence with the lead, with the score tied, to deliver a win. So far, poised down the stretch.
Crunch time minutes for Christian Sager. He's on the floor with Marcus Smart, Phil Forte, LeBrian Nash, and Markel Brown. Nash playing with 4 fouls. Brown in traffic. Smart down low, and he's
conference loss when the California Golden Bears, and of course that allowed Syracuse to slip into number 1 this week.
And a bigger loss might have been the loss of Brandon Ashley for the rest of the season.
After the timeout, Smart got the shooters bound on the outside, and it spun out. He's already hit 1 3 here tonight. Down 6 and looking to cut into that advantage. Marcus Smart and 1. And that jump when he gets in. I mean, he's just someone who understands the art of rebounding. Now Smart down a low block on Kane, going to come on the inside, and Thomas got very physical competition going on. Kane's going to await Marcus Smart right now. Oklahoma State looking for the tie or the lead on this trip. Here's Nash down low, kick deflected. Smart picks it up, drives left hand, we're tied. What a great driving layup. And they misedge him on that play. He's over here with 4 fouls. They would have had a rebounder out there. Smart lowers the shoulder on Kane, and another driving layup of the third overtime.
Oh, that was close to being an over and back right there.
Smart spins inside. Cowboys lead it.
That'll they give up and step out of the lane way too easily.
Rico Gathers, #1 offensive rebounder by percentage in the country. When he's on the floor and Baylor misses a shot, Gathers is going to get it. Absolutely. Smart from the free throw line, knocks that one down. And that's Marcus Smart now, I think, at his best.
See enough contact high with the elbow.
Look at Marcus Smart. Threw it off the back of the Brown to Nash. Franklin was there to close out in that zone defense. Forte tries again. And that one way off the mark. Might have been deflected. Forte hits the ground. Smart comes
Oklahoma 0 for 2 as the Cowboys come down. I wonder how long it'll be before number 33 gets into this game. Right now, bingo, knocks down his first.
These are sophomore guards that Lon Kruger's got out here. Cousins and Heel.
Smart runs the baseline and comes out the other side. Working on the left side now, off the dribble, pull up threes, 2 for 2. Woodard gets in front of Smart, then almost drew the foul. Here's Heel, no. Smart driving through and one.
That's what he's going to do, Brent, because you're talking about Markel Brown, Marcus Smart, Phil Forte, Brent. They can score quickly. See, I would dare Marcus Smart to shoot threes in this situation. Don't let him do this.
And that's what he does best.
Yeah. Dare him to shoot.
Three by Tyler Neal, and Tyler Neal is 3 of 3 shooting threes here tonight.
Just tied his season high as well. That was a momentum killer.
Certainly was. From the corner, knocks down the 3 ball. Smart comes baseline. Brown outside, rattles out. Marcus Smart rebound, put back and one.
People may misinterpret him, but it's good to see him kind of handle coaching, handle his teammates, and become a better player. There's that post up again.
And they get Smart.
Yep.
Well, he still commands the same type of respect offensively, which allows for him to be a creator for his teammates in the half court. Lob it, Smart, and there's his first field. I mean, you can see why there's so much excitement about the Big 12. These two teams have gone at it. A lot of adversity for Oklahoma State, foul trouble, injuries, and how about Marcus Smart? And that's why the clock had to start. 6-point lead for Kansas. Oklahoma State has to work quickly here. Smart, 25 seconds left to the rim. Smart lays it in. Going to the goal.
A lot more than he is. And I don't mean effort. I mean numbers and statistics.
He's top 5 in the league in steals. He's got 18 offensive rebounds. Smart hit 3 threes at Morgantown on Saturday.
That good at stealing the basketballs because you're aggressive, because you have confidence what's behind you. You don't have as much confidence if you think the guy behind me can't pick up my man driving because he can't pick up fouls.
Smart hits a deep top 50 recruit TCU has had in 13 years.
Good hustle.
Smart, trash, and three.
There's got to be a risk benefit. There's got to be something to risk for Oklahoma State.
And Smart tips it in. He's got 12, and Oklahoma 5 on 4. That means Nash says he'll shoot it. Smart will tip it in.
Brian Williams, Oklahoma State, extremely athletic to say the least.
They give Smart the alley, and he makes him pay. 3. Cowboys dodge a bullet. Harris, one of the better three-point shooters in the league, and Brown. Smart's everywhere. Knocked down by Terry Henderson, his second 3 of the first half. He shot 46% last year from 3 in conference games. And an easy bucket for Smart. Also great tradition down through the years. This is a basketball crazy spot. And Henderson thought he had the good look there. Great pass. Nash finding Marcus Smart.
And again, when you're 6'7", it can go over the top. West Virginia shooting it very well here so far.
Mitch Holtis along with Brendan Manzer here in Morgantown, West Virginia. West Virginia started 1 of 4 from 3. Now they're 4 to the last 6. Smart will try to hit a 3, and that's what he did against Memphis in this game. Smart hits a 3, and the Cowboys lead.
The bench that'll help them, and they really signed a couple of other good players. Bob Huggins is real close to getting this exactly where he wants it.
Smart 3.
Middle of that zone.
Somehow Smart is underneath.
Fairly quick shot, try to make sure they get 2 possessions. Lammert misses the foul shot, 3-point game. Brown for Smart. Through the double team, rises up, and there's his first field goal of the night. It comes with just over the Big 12 this year.
Well, he's a big athletic body that as he learns to continue to get better position.
Oh, finish. Look out below. What a feed from Brown to Smart. Speaking by Taylor. Now Taylor in transition. And he can't finish. Forte wasting no time. Clark, alley-oop, Smart gets it in. And he's got 19. Travis Ford, who recently got his 300th career win. Be pleased.
1 minute to play, less than 1 minute remaining.
And the horn sounds tonight. It's under a minute to go. Again, Boise State, San Diego State immediately after this one here in Stillwater.
This is a good bounce-back win for Oklahoma State. Remember, they're learning to play without Cobbins. They got Clark back in the lineup. Good response in the second half. Their defense fueled transition baskets that got them the lead for good.
Smart lays it up and in. For a half second there, he thought about
just a couple of free throws for Oklahoma State. The only points so far in this game. Williams feeding Nash, guarded by Gibson. With some help from Foster. That's Smart.
Bradling with a 3.
First made field goal of the game for K-State is a Spradling 3.
Well, you see Javon Thomas making his presence felt early, taking the pressure off Spradling, making him a shooter. He's going to have to play, be careful though inside, guarding Gibson as far as foul trouble goes. Look for Travis Ford to play late handles for a few more minutes today.
Smart off the screen, turns, shoots, and scores.
Nash rebound for the Cowboys.
On that ball reversal, Foster's got to go back against the grain instead of pounding into the ball side where the ball came from. There's nowhere to go.
Was deflected into the backcourt by Thomas. And Murphy able to retrieve it.
This by Brown, put back good.
Too strong. Offensive rebound. No. Smart again. Yes.
4 to shoot. Underneath. Lawrence looked like he had a shot to lay it in, but lost the handle, and Smart jams and is fouled.
2004.
Well, they have athletes deluxe. The 1 through 5 in this starting lineup especially. Guys that can do things at ball screens, down screens, flare screens.
There's your 3 for Myers-Pate. Point guard misses, and here comes Oklahoma State. This is Markel Brown, the reigning Big 12 Player of the Week. Number 22 thought about the 3, now moves in for a closer look, feeds Smart, and he hits it.
You want to play a challenging enough non-conference schedule to test you, but you also want to play teams that give you many different looks. And Robert Morris playing zone here.
There it is again.
Cats. And, you know, his overall presence has done so much for this Oklahoma State basketball team, including LeBron Nash. As Fran knows, he came in with so much hype when he came into college, wasn't able to live up to those expectations. Now Smart has taken that leadership role, making big up with 5 defenders.
Dinwiddie just goes right by Smart, finds Scott, who missed the shot. And maybe that's part of what you're talking about. Needs to be a little stronger under the basket. Meanwhile, Smart with the left hand. Right to the rim. It all starts on Sunday. Quarterfinals include Iowa State, Oregon State, St. Mary's, South Carolina. Marcus Smart doesn't give us enough time to talk about the Diamondbacks.
Well, coming into tonight, he shot more free throws than field goals.
Yeah. Cowboys ball up 6. Smart gets by to help and just blows his way to the basket with the foul.
By LeBron Nash now. He did not get the rebound, but.
And there's Smart getting on the board with a steal for the line.
So they're up 25, and that's certainly what they talked about. They're getting ready to get some more right here.
Smart for 3. That's good. Into the ball game. Smart for 3. Good. Smart, little ball fake of his own.
Favors Oklahoma State.
Appleby still struggling in this game. Just 2 for 8 from the field. Smart.
Wow. Season, particularly when games become more meaningful in conference play.
And there he goes.
Explosive, especially at home. 93 points in 6 of their 8 games. 6 straight games in the 90s. That's never happened in Oklahoma State history. A 4-point opportunity for Marcus Smart.
Makes 400, and that's when he stops every day.
Makes, not shot.
Makes.
Well, his hands bleed. Somewhere Forte awaits, but his high school teammate will launch instead. And this is
he throws, and so you add that mixture into it, and then they do that in multiple ways. So they are a better force defensively than they were last year. Statistically, last year they were fine, but I agree with you, they're better.
Oh, thank you.
Boom. That was Smart.
Basketball team within the show today, but they're playing a team that knows how, in particular, to come out of the gates and jump off these.
What is Marcus Smart?
Attacks Goodwin. Great time to Cousins. Missed his tip. Oklahoma State pounding glass.
Boy, Smart knocked it loose.
He got back tapped. And Smart with an easy one.
And Dixon, when he's out there, over 80%.
Smart on the drive. Got all the way to the bucket. A chance to come to within 1.
Nash back in with the 4 fouls.
There's that high ball screen again.
Yep.
And there's the same results in 3 years for Butler, but it's the 3rd program in 10 years for Miller. Was an Ohio State assistant under Thad Matta, another former Butler coach. Spent a year last year with John Gross at Illinois and finds himself as the head man after Brad Stevens took the Celtics job.
Now remember, Marcus Smart has been averaging over 20 points a game back at Ball State last Saturday. Yesterday 0 for 3. He only played 10 minutes. Young man's been around a lot of basketball, needless to say.
Nice spin move by Smart.
Slick. Ups and downs, obviously. With substance abuse now doing an incredible job on campus all over the country. Lob.
From. Nothing that time. Smart with the rebound.
Again, fool's gold. Not his game. Has not shot the ball well this year.
Smart down the middle. Easy two.
Actually in Butler. Kept his pledge. He's a mercurial scorer. Can go hot and cold, but he's got a bright future.
There's Smart, the coach on the floor, barking out instructions. Goes right into the lane.
And now Cameron Woods at 6'9" is going to guard Smart.
Three-point lead and the ball. This is the closest the game has been since 25-22. 8 minutes left in the first half. Smart again, slicing in with the time. He's going to have to work now against Butler, who's cut the lead to 3.
Oh, good post up right there. Foul. Good post up.
Butler's not going to back down.
No,
from
exactly.
a foul.
Yep.
Brown's controlling 10 on the shot clock. Now 5 to shoot. Smart pulls up.
Knocks that, and the fact that he's maybe a better athlete than people think.
Marcus Smart, meanwhile, is checked back into the ball game. The sophomore launching immediately. That's what he does right there.
As opposed to seeking out body contact.
Smart from downtown Orlando.
Purdue right now, you run that motion offense and try to get it inside.
Smart with his third 3 ball.
Underneath, good basketball.
Great spacing by Coach Ford's team. 12-point lead. They run the same play for Smart, this time raising up and knocking down his first 4 games in the 2013 Old Spice Classic. Coming up immediately after this one, it'll be Butler taking on Washington State. Smart raising up 3, got it! Splash down!
He also was a similar type player to Travis Ford. The way Marcus Smart saw the recruitment, he said, why don't I just go and play with...
And drive to the championship game.
Yeah, the coach has changed, certainly, and but yet I think the culture is still in place, that Butler way.
Smart off the curl, knocks down the short pull-up.
Rarely challenged this year.
Facing a little adversity, Smart with the finger roll, and he gets it to fall. Travis Ford made the call.
Smart's going to hold on to that ball. See, I would back off him right now. You play him too tightly if you're Tyrone Johnson, he's going to drive by you. I would dare him to shoot it.
Gets the high ball screen, 7 on the shot clock. Got to work with it now. Into the paint, the Euro step, and got it. He's going to the rim. Understand he. Cobbins missing. Marcus Smart flying in for the tip. They already love this 6'10" center from Fort Walton Beach, Florida. But he lets Marcus Smart.
Great ball pressure by the 6'8" postman for Oklahoma State.
There's Smart and Brown, 15 of the 22. They're the top 2 scorers for the Cowboys. Smart against Brock, and no altered shots for South Florida. That's huge. Oklahoma State has 3 of each and another steal. Here's Smart with the jam. Bunu had it stripped by Brian Williams. Williams 1-on-3. They'll slow it up.
Interesting how they look for Phil Forte on the backside when they go full court 94-foot action. He just spots up. They look for him. It's a foul.
Uncalled. Here's a lob for Smart. He jams it again in the run.
You always need a good setup, man. Watch Forte come off screens. Number 13 in orange.
Smart coming off that same screen. And
that kid, he's gutsy.
Smart launching a 3-quarter court shot. Wouldn't that be his first one to go down from long range?
They've already scrimmaged Baylor in a closed-door scrimmage. And Oklahoma State has not yet been tested. This is the biggest test they're going to have.
Marcus Smart, what a spin move and a finish. Football. Dixon, straightaway three won't go. Smart, he feels his shot is very much improved. The sixth man of the year, but he'll be called on to be a starter for Memphis this year. Goodwin comes over, blocks Smart, but the second effort.
For numbering systems that teams will have. Right now, they're in their 12 defense. They're going man-to-man underneath. If they went to zone, it would be 22.
Hard to him. Joe Jackson has his pocket picked by Nash, and here's Smart.
Test, let them block shots. That was a big-time block.
And the foul on that exchange called on Shaq Goodwin, his first, and that's the 6th team foul called against Memphis. So both teams in the bonus for the rest of the first half.
That was Stevie Clark in the game. That means Marcus Smart can move off the ball. He'll come off this low screen.
And Joe Jackson can't hit a long two. Here comes Markel Brown finding Smart. He'll try again. He's got another. And free throws made by Shaq Goodwin. Maybe we'll see if before halftime they can take this second punch and come back.
Well, this is a veteran team.
Are you kidding me?
Because Memphis couldn't get to it. And Memphis hasn't been able to hit an open shot. They have had some open opportunities, and in the first half and early in the second, they haven't been able to get a perimeter jumper to fall.
Well, the Tigers are 1 for 7 from three-point land, and overall shooting only 35%. And 61% at the line as well.
Just stay in front of a guy in the full court and pick up a charge there. And actually, he was fortunate there, Wilson, that he didn't get another foul. He put both hands on. Usually that's an automatic.
Smart
would be known. That I think they've lived up to it, and then some. That Jabari Parker of Duke and Julius Randle of Kentucky, Andrew Wiggins of Kansas. I mean, they have absolutely lived up to it.
The floater.
Their 4s and 5s are pretty good. You had Haynes with a nice move on Nash previously, and there's Daniel Broughton, who's been a mainstay at Arkansas Pine Bluff since his freshman year, now a senior.
Tough move by Smart and a catch.
Check in. You know, we talked so much about Smart, the preseason player of the year and everything he's done. The one area he struggled is he goes to the free throw line. If there's nothing called whatsoever, they could still go to the monitor and check. Marco Brown whips the pass down low, reverse layup. Very solid basketball player. First team All Great West last year. Obviously, Utah Valley now is in the Western Athletic Conference, but he's a very good and solid player. Cowboys working around for another three. I think he will shoot the ball better percentage-wise this year. Much more solid on his jump shot.
And a steal by Smart. Reverse slam. And it is
Cowboys throw it in to Nash. Hard to miss him with those bright orange shoes. You like those? Hey, if you play well, doesn't matter what your footwear basket. Utah Valley now 4 of 14 from the field is Smart. Three-pointer. Good. Hiding over, set, takes the charge. So many of the things he does show up on the stat sheet, but so many of the things he does also do not, like that last play. Three-point basket. Cowboys lead it. Travis Ford showing a possession of zone defense. Marshall puts up the long jumper. It's no good. Rebound Nash. And quickly to the other end. Smart. Rolling with an air ball. Gives it back to the Cowboys. Alley. Ooh. and an oops alley-oop, all of which I think will be good enough teams if they stay away from injury to get in the NCAA tournament. And it looks top-heavy, but I truly think there's 6 or 7 teams that will end up being very good ball clubs by the end of the year. Smart, off balance, off the glass and in.